22 bucks. 22 bucks on fucking hamburger.
I'm at the store after the gym, and I can't even believe that
I would never have been able to have steak that I had to buy at the store for supper. So, in the last week, meat price, just meat, has jumped up.
So our total Costco bill was, $632.15. You guys, guess how much 5 steaks and 5 chicken were?
Can someone explain why chicken is so expensive here in Canada?
I honestly do not understand the price of groceries these days.
Okay, so let's look at how expensive it is to eat in Canada.
and how to be in.
They said the cost of beef is going up.
See what happens when you charge $32 for a steak?
There was a time when a Sunday dinner with chicken, beef, or pork was just normal. But in today's Canada, that same meal feels out of reach for millions of people. Meat prices have skyrocketed, up more than 20, 30, even 40% in some places. Families are walking into grocery stores and walking right back out, shaking their heads. Seniors are choosing between protein and prescriptions. Parents are apologizing to their kids for buying less, for saying maybe next week to the foods they used to enjoy. And while Canadians cut back, the corporations behind these grocery chains are making record-breaking profits. They blame supply issues, global inflation, taxes. But the truth is, the system is designed for them to win, while we lose. So what does it say about a country when its people can no longer afford something as basic as meat? What happened to the Canada that promised a fair shot, a full plate, and a future worth working for? This isn't just about grocery prices. It's about dignity, equality, and survival. Welcome to Canadian Rant. We speak for the people who are paying more and getting less, for the families forced to sacrifice essentials while billionaires call it market correction. If you believe this story deserves to be heard, hit that subscribe button, and let's make sure no one ignores what's really happening at our dinner tables.
Can someone explain why chicken is so expensive here in Canada? I mean, is this price justified? Is this the same price back in the States? Can someone cross-check and let me know, please? Because this is outrageous.
These meats used to only be $4.99 2 months ago. Like, I haven't gotten any pay increases. How do you expect me to just be able to magically afford this? It's ridiculous, guys.
I honestly do not understand the price of groceries these days. I love beef, but guys, at this rate, I can't afford to eat beef. I can't afford it.
And how to be insulted on another day. Look at that, $51.79 a kilogram. $47.85 for 2 steaks. You're screwed. Welcome to Canada, baby.
See what happens when you charge $32 for a steak? You get nobody buying it. Take a look at all these brown ones. Yeah, expired. Not expired, but nobody wants to buy that crap. And guess what? It gets marked down for $11 and then it gets used for ground beef the next day. But look at all this brown meat. It's because nobody is paying that ridiculous price.
They said the cost of beef is going up. Well, y'all know how I feel about the beef industry already, and the pollution it creates, and the carbon emissions. So maybe it's a good thing if we back off the meat. Save some money. Protect your health. Live healthy. Stay up, man. Don't pay that price for beef. You don't need it. You don't need the beef.
So we're gonna make kebabs for dinner, and Justin goes into Sobeys. You guys, guess how much 5 steaks and 5 chicken were at Sobeys? Look at this. $89.64 with a $60 savings. You guys believe that? What are we gonna do now?
Nothing. Take it back.
Return it.
22 bucks. 22 bucks on fucking hamburger. What even is Canada right now? Like, this is Justin Trudeau's fault. And you guys voted for him 3 times. And we're supposed to trust you about Carney? No, no. No, you know what? Fuck you.
I'm here at Costco. When did meat get so expensive? In the last 2 weeks or what? This is New York strip. $15 a pound. And then we got premium ribeye. USDA prime. $19.99 a prime. Half a pound. Then we got regular ribeye. This is getting out of hand. $17 a pound. It was just $12 a pound the last one. What in the hell is going on? Even at Costco, it's getting crazy. So I settled on the New York strip for 5.5 pounds, $82. My kids better enjoy this.
I'm at the store after the gym, and I can't even believe that every time I come, I swear the beef adds $1. Look at this. We got 1 pound of 96.4 ground beef, $8.39. Then you got 1 pound of 73.27. They really just want you to be fat, because like, what kind of bullshit is that? How's it going to be double the price for the same amount of beef? It's just leaner beef. It's crazy. Paying damn near close to $20 for 2 pounds of ground beef is ridiculous. That shit really just pissed me off.
So, in the last week, meat price, just meat, has jumped up. And you would think that half of the supply of meat was eliminated. Janet and I don't eat a lot of meat. We keep it very basic, and that is salvation to us. We eat very plainly. We eat very basic, however you want to put it. We do have chicken, and we have a whole mess of chicken that I've canned when the prices were lower, which is why you prepare now before they even go up higher. Get some chicken, can it. Get some ground beef, can it. You got to do it now before you can't afford to buy meat.
Okay, I'm going to show you something that I never would have been able to do before when I was living paycheck to paycheck and $45,000 in credit card debt as a Canadian mom and healthcare worker and rancher's wife. Hold tight, take a look at this. I would never have been able to have steak that I had to buy at the store for supper because they're expensive. No. That would never have happened 18 months ago. And I'm not even kidding you. Buying 3 steaks at the store today. We have a ranch, yes. We do harvest our own meat, yes, but we don't have any right now. So I had to buy. I want you to tell me what you think in the comments, what those 3 steaks cost me. Now let's see. I didn't buy the highest cut of meat, but I almost still pooped my pants when I paid for them. $38 for 3 steaks. Were you close? That's insane. Regardless, I would have never did that before because I couldn't afford it. Living paycheck to paycheck, you really have to budget. For those of you who are doing that here in Canada, you know that our Canadian economy sucks. You know that people are having to get 2, 3, 4 jobs just to live. And I was not doing it, you guys. I spent enough time away from my kids, who we adopted, by the way. So my time with them was limited to begin with what ages we got them at. That's a whole nother story. But what I'm getting at is, you don't have to be living paycheck to paycheck in Canada. The online space is full of great opportunities. You just have to seize one of them. And I'm here to help you because I know what's worked for me and what hasn't. And I spent a lot of money paving that way for you. So if you want to work with me, if you want me to show you what I have to offer, because I have something for everybody, yes, there's going to be an investment. If you want to make 4, 5 figures a month online, you got to invest something. Put I am ready in the comments and I'm going to share with you what I have to offer. Would love to chat with you. Would love to get to know you. Want to know your story and how I can help you achieve your financial goals.
Okay, so let's look at how expensive it is to eat in Canada. We're meat lovers over here. Don't eat that much of it anymore because it's we're kind of priced out of the market. But let's have a look because I got some great deals today. 50% off on some filet mignon, 50% off on some high-end smoked meat. For those of you from Montreal or from Canada, you know Schwartz as well. I got some of that today, great price. But let's have a look what it cost me for 3 items, all right? Here they are, okay? We got the little bit of filet mignon there. We have the organic chicken and the amazing smoked meat. 2 of these 3 items are at 50%. 3 items, meat products, after my discount, $68. $68 for 3 items of meat. Now, yes, it's filet mignon, but it's not AAA or anything. It's just Canada grade A. The chicken, the ground chicken is organic. And the smoked meat, well, it's Schwartz's. So you expect to pay a little bit more. But $68 for 3 items that maybe this family of 4, maybe will eat twice max.
What is this? Do you see that price? Do you see this? I didn't get the good burger. I got the cheap crap, and it's still that. How can we eat when these are crappy meat prices? Are you freaking kidding me right now?
This is breaking right now, so meat prices are going to be set to soar not only in the United States, but in Canada as well. Statistics Canada says the wealth gap between the rich and the poor is the highest on record. I wonder why. You shut down all the competition, you took over all the businesses, and now what are you left with? Right? You got cheap labor. Tons of labor got brought in. Of course. Tell me, what do you guys think?
It's prime rib roast. It's a small roast. Basically, it's like 2 steaks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That is it. $60 fucking dollars? What the fuck? What the fuck?
I'm a small scale farmer in Canada and we really just produce enough meat for ourselves. But any meat that we can't source from our own farm, we get from other farmers in the area. I'm going to tell you how you can do the same thing. Because the prices at grocery stores are ridiculous. And those prices are so far above and beyond what the farmers are charging to sell their meat to producers. And you can just buy directly from the farmer. So if you just go onto Facebook, find a local Facebook group for your area. And it could be something like your province. So it could be BC beef, or it can be like even more micro closer to you. It could be Kamloops beef, or it could be Chilliwack homesteaders, or Red Deer egg producers. And technically on Facebook, you are not allowed to sell animals or animal byproducts. So all of these groups talk about their farming, their animals. And if you leave a comment, if you join the group and you leave a comment just asking, does anybody have beef for sale? Does anyone have pork for sale? You'll get messages back from farmers in your area that want to sell directly to you rather than sell their product at a lower cost to grocery stores or to producers that then sell to grocery stores. So we buy our beef just from our neighbor across the road there, and we get an entire cow it costs about $3,000 for a whole cow, and that's after butchering fees. So it works out to being about $6 a pound. So a pound of ground beef is $6, but a pound of steak is $6, and a pound of ribs is $6. And like those prices, you will not find them at a grocery store. So just find, if you want to get a whole cow, just split it up with people that you know, split it up with your family or split it up with your friends. Go splitsies on it. Quarter of a cow can feed a family of 4 pretty easily for at least half of the year. You can do the same thing with buying your pork, your chicken, lamb. whatever you can think of. You can get it from local farmers. Just find your Facebook groups for your local area. Leave comments because the farmers want to sell to you. They want to sell to you. You're going to get a much better price buying from the farmers than buying at the grocery store.
We've reached a point where people are choosing lentils over beef, skipping chicken, and counting every gram of protein like it's gold. But this isn't a diet choice, it's survival. The average Canadian family is now spending hundreds more every month just to eat the same food they bought 2 years ago. And it's not just meat, everything. Eggs, bread, milk, fruit, all of it has gone up. Yet wages, still the same. So while the government celebrates economic growth and corporate leaders cash in bonuses, families are quietly suffering. And the saddest part? Most Canadians have stopped complaining because they've gotten used to struggling. But we can't normalize this. We can't accept that eating well should be a privilege. We can't sit back while grocery CEOs and politicians tell us it's just inflation when we know it's greed. The truth is, Canada's wealth isn't trickling down, it's trickling away. From the people who work the hardest, who pay the most, and who get the least in return. So what can we do? We talk about it. We share it. We make noise until they can't ignore us anymore. Because silence helps the powerful. But truth helps the people. Every view, every comment, every share on this video makes this message stronger. You're not just watching, you're standing up for every Canadian who's struggling to afford a simple meal. This is more than a rant, it's a movement. A fight for fairness, for dignity, and for the right to eat without guilt or fear. So if you're tired of watching prices rise while politicians stay quiet, join us. Subscribe to Canadian Rant, share this video, and be part of the voice that refuses to be silenced. Because no Canadian, not one, should have to choose between eating and surviving. This is Canadian Rant, the truth told loud enough for the world to hear.